Hey, yo. I'm at work right now, so my hands are covered in wood glue, paper mache. You're gonna see me picking at that probably most of this video. But I've been having a series of conversations with my very good friend Sophie as of recently, and you know how like this, it's something that I personally have struggled with quite a lot. And you know how when you learn something you then can't help but notice, like other people doing it kind of all the time. And, you have empathy for it and you understand it so personally because you know that it's a part of your journey as well, but you just wish that they knew. And I guess that's kind of why I'm making this video. It's related to how insecure people and people with an underdeveloped sense of self have a constant need to tell you who they are instead of showing you. And like I'm not talking about like a normal level of like sharing with other people. Like it is good to share pieces of yourself with people. That is the only way they're going to get to know you. But those opportunities to show people who you are and to even tell them a little bit of who you are going to arise organically. Now, I'm talking about the kind of person that every conversation while you're talking, you can see them almost looking through you, like, and they're just waiting for the opportunity to relate it to their own life. And like that's an okay thing and it's very human. It is completely normal to listen to what other people are saying and analyze the way that it relates to your own life. But when that's all you're thinking about and you're disregarding the value of the other person's perspective, not on purpose, but just through the value of being unable to step away and realize that that reflection that you're doing can be something that comes back later, something that you process, maybe digest at a later point in time. I feel like you really lose out on part of the beauty of a conversation. And I don't know, I guess one of the ways that I have gotten better about this in my own life, because again, this is something I struggle with, is turning the urge to tell somebody something about myself into a question. Like, oh, like I did this as a kid. What did you do this as a kid? Or, like, oh, this is my favorite this. What's your favorite this? And, like you can still share, especially, like maybe you'll find out that you have something in common. Maybe your favorite this is the same thing. But there's just, I spend all day every day and you spend all day every day looking like this. The only reason that I can see my own face right now is because my phone's in front of me, but my hands, my experience is my own 24/7. But a conversation is a unique chance to get somebody else's perspective, to just try to integrate, like one eye, imagine. All right, I'm on full yap mode and the video cut out, and I'm not going to apologize because if you've been watching this long, then you want to hear me yap. But, like imagine, like just two heads, you're both sharing the same eye for a second. That's a really unique perspective. And you're never going to see fully out of somebody else's eyes, but if you give it a second to ask some questions, you might learn something that, and like it's a two-way street. You might both learn something that neither one of you could have without the experience of conversation of the other. And I don't know. It's worth, like having these conversations with yourself in a way too. Like I had a whole 30-minute conversation with myself today about why I'm wearing this hat. And, like the specific feelings that I have related to this hat that I've had for like fucking 6 years, 7 years. But I don't know. I think that as you go through the organic process of getting to know somebody, as you continue to learn about them, if you let it happen in a natural way, the things that you learn about them make sense in such a beautiful way. Like I'm still learning things about some of my closest friends. I learned that one of my closest friends the other day was like an Undertale kid. And I didn't fucking know that. And I wouldn't have honestly pieced that together. But now that I do, I'm like, oh wait, yeah. It's not just shit like that. Like that's pretty surface level. But like there is a beautiful process to getting to know somebody and letting someone get to know you. And if you let it happen in a natural way, you are going to feel better about it. You're not going to feel that, like dread of oversharing. And you're going to learn more from the people around you. And it's something that's improved my life a lot. And I hope that everybody learns it eventually, if it'll help their life process. I don't think that I know everything about what it takes to be happy, but I know what it takes to make me happy in a few ways.